Hey friends, welcome back to the Gentleman's Journey. Guys, I'm popping in for a real quick 3-month review on some of my Hanks belts. Now guys, like I said in previous videos, if you subscribe, make sure and come back for all these reviews. This is where all the action takes place, if you will. So I like to put stuff through their paces. And guys, I've been able to really work through these belts. And I also have a sheath here that we're gonna talk about. So friends, if you check back the first video, I bought the Premier and then I bought the Deputy. I ended up giving the Deputy to my dad for Christmas. That was a single layer belt and this is a double layer belt. Beautiful, absolutely gorgeous belt here. And guys, I sent that video off to Hanks and then they wanted to show their appreciation, so they sent me another belt. So that's what we have here, and then they sent me this sheath. So guys, we're gonna cover these real quickly. And don't forget, if you have any questions along the way about Hanks, make sure and drop them in the comments. Beyond that, check for a promo code. We got you guys 15% off. When we do these brand deals, I really try my best to make sure it's gonna benefit you guys. I did go ahead and buy Hanks myself in the first place because I was so excited about their claim of being a forever belt with that 100-year warranty. So at any rate, guys, how has the Premier done? I've wore this quite a bit. You can already see kind of that back belt loop, or I don't know if I hooked it on something, but it has a little bit of that bend going on, which is natural. Hanks answers all these questions in their facts section, and that's just what happens with the way your belt goes around, the way your pants are designed. So that wave is not lacking in quality. That's not what that represents. It just shows use. So at any rate, been getting a bunch of questions. Again, what this belt is used for, it is very pretty and it would work in a dress situation. Just understand that it's extremely thick. It's the thickest belt I've ever owned, and that's why I love it so much. A guy could definitely use this as a duty belt because that's how strong it is. 3 months in, showing normal wear and tear. But again, friends, don't forget, I don't baby this stuff. I'm either working in it, crawling around, doing outdoor adventure stuff, and I couldn't be more in love with these belts. Now this belt is 1.5 inches wide, and the one that I got that I ended up giving to my dad, that belt was 1.25 inches. So then the one they sent out to me, this old world harness, that's again 1.5 inches. The thickness of it though is nearly as thick as my double layer belt in one piece of leather. Guys, this is again all top tier, really good quality leather. They're not going to use cheap stuff with a guarantee like that. So the only thing I've noticed, and I've ended up wearing this belt just as much now, so I kind of try to interchange them, but probably have about the same amount of time in these two belts. Again, with the curving, that's just what my body does. That's perfectly natural. This belt actually stained my pants. The dye, the tannin, whatever they use in the process, just beware on this one. It stained my pants. It's that rough cut on the inside and then smooth on the out. It's that rough out, if you will. On this one, the rough out would be inside. So if you flip this belt around backwards, other than the Hanks logo, it's really gonna look the exact same. And that's because they put the smooth side out on both sides and it didn't stain at all. So this one stained a little bit, but guys, just as tough. So there's been some folks asking if these would make good dress belts. Again, this one certainly would. It would match a lot of different boots that you guys probably have. And I don't see why it wouldn't work as a dress belt. I just want you to know that some of the loops and some of your chinos and stuff like that would probably be better for that 1.25 inches. So Hanks does have some medium duty, light duty, I suppose, even some heavy duty in that 1.25 inches that you might want to go for if you're wearing it as a dressier belt. This would be great for guys to dress up if you're kind of business casual, the foreman on a construction crew or something. This is gonna look really good for that. So friends, this is the 5-inch Canyon utility sheath, and this is again a Hanks product, so make sure and check back their website for all kinds of different things. Now friends, I have an older Leatherman, very old. A lot of you guys, this will be vintage for you. I've not got into needing it a whole lot. I carry enough tools on my truck that I just go to my truck if I need something, but I have this in my backpack when I'm hiking. So I always have a Leatherman when I'm hiking, and then I have other knives as well. But at any rate, you can see this, again, this is a 5-inch, so you can kind of see how that is. Really good stitching, couple rivets there, right where you'd want the rivets. a nice snap. Basically just wanted to let you guys know that they have other products like this on the website. This is what they call the Buck Brown, which is interesting because if you guys check back my Nick's boots, it's a whole different leather manufacturer, if you will, that's called Buck Brown. I don't know, it's a combination of these two colors. So this is really light for the Buck Brown compared to my Nick's. But at any rate, friends, let me know if you guys have any questions. This stuff, again, we got you 15% off in the description. Make sure and use that. If you do click over, it's not going to cost you any extra. In fact, you're going to save 15%. They'll just know that I sent you there, which will help me continue buying gear and highlighting good products. Again, friends, you know me, if you've watched the channel a bit, I like good quality stuff that's, you know, I often bent towards American made, but I don't care. If it's good quality, it's going to last a while. A guy can put his name behind it, and it has something like this, Hank's belt. See, that's almost the idea of a maker's mark. It used to be when folks would make leather products or even a bread, you'd see the maker's mark, and if there was something wrong with it, you knew who to hold accountable. So friends, this stuff here, I've been a fan of. We're 3 months in, and I was just too excited. Got this new belt, and I wanted to show you. I talk with my dad all the time, obviously, and he's loving that Deputy belt. So at any rate, guys, right now Hank's is getting a double A+ over here at the Gentleman's Journey. Until the next video, God bless, and don't forget to give your boots and belts some love from time to time.